MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Chad Kuhl is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, Giro? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Sierra going back on it, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting third, center fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really the only way you're going to be able to.
Hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Chris Davis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's down into left center for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. And that one just missed outside.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
2-0 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The throw home, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out. As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Jeanette calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8, catcher, JT.
Digging in now for the Yankees, JT Realmuto. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's a .333 hitter. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Standing in now, Zach Godley, and he pops it up back behind second base. Jeanette there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Zach Godley starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
First pitch on its way. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1-2 now. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Line drive to center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Next up for New York, Mike Moustakas. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sierra comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Kozar.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And Kozar even in the count at 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
In now, Charlie Blackmon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone. He was able to fight it off for a base hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Strike.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1-1 the count. Two balls and a strike to Jeanette.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's 1 for 3. Goodness. 0-2 now. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Troy Tulowitzki becomes out number 2 this inning.
Fielder, Victor Sierra.
He's set and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Mets leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again. Daniel Murphy looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Piscotty is there, 1 away.
Number 24.
Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Vogt is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air into shallow left center. Tulowitzki is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next for the Mets, Stephen Vogt. They are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's 1 away.
Batting 9.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Chad Kuhl, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next for New York, Zach Godley as we begin the top of the fourth.
The pitcher, number 52.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Softly hit out towards short. But there to take it in is Tulowitzki, and that's the first down of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Freddie Galvis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
you know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
A ball and a strike now. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Hit out towards second. A step on the bag for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Riding in, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Murphy to his right, he has it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
3-0 the count.
Three and 1. The 3-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Ramirez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And that's in there, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he'll pull into second with one away.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Roll. One of the things I think is base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Another 1-2 delivery. Seared down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's Tulowitzki with the ball hit high and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder, Victor Sierra.
Into the box now, Victor Sierra. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First time up, he went down looking. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. At the plate, Stephen Vogt 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Vogt's in a hole. 0-2 to him.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall moves over, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Charlie Blackmon. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs, just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Chris Davis now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that Trevor Story will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Trevor Story.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's just 2 for 9. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Story, a native Texan. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Story is on his way home. He'll score easily as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Buxton leads off second with nobody out. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
2 balls and a strike to count. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
This one's flared off to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-6 ball game. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 40, Mike Minor.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Minor, a native of Tennessee. He was a 24th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Hanley Ramirez will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. And that one got a piece of him. Ready once again, Scooter Gennett. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
0-1 the count. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Boone Logan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Boone Logan.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. No hits to this point. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotty. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. His previous meetings with Boone Logan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Weird, still tied 6-6. Ready for another shot now, Victor Sierra.
Left fielder, Victor Sierra. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48, Kyle Bearclaw.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Berklau, or Bear for short. He was a 12th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready once again, Stephen Vogt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Rafael Diaz is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Sierra is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. This is skied into short left center. Tulowitzki into shallow left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees,
Zach Cozart will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Sierra retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Byron Buxton hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Now he'll step off. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Here's a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Buxton. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Tyler Lyons comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next up from New York, Mike Moustakas. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Hanley Ramirez.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is after it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Buxton has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Ready for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Troy Tulowitzki.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Galvis has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Now batting, Victor Sierra. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And that misses 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch is popped up. Cozart is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Stephen Vogt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Brandon Maurer will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The lifetime numbers for him against Brandon Maurer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Adam Duvall. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Sierra is in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Carlos Gonzalez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Carlos Gonzalez.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
The pitcher, Tyler Ryan.
Marwin Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Marwin Gonzalez.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Next for New York, Zach Kozar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. As a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Tulowitzki. The throw. He is out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Don't touch that remote. More. Carlos Gonzalez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 14, Carlos Gonzalez.
Michael Givens is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Michael Givens.
Stepping in, Austin Hedges. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Austin Hedges.
Devin Mesoraco is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 39.
He's set and the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Byron Buxton now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Hedges on at first, nobody out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Next for the Mets, Stephen Piscotty. He went down on strikes last time up.
Stephen Piscotty.
He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Runners on first with one down. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Digging in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Hector Neris takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Duvall on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
In now, Scooter Gennett. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Blackmon going back. Ball game. Two-run shot to straightaway center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question, he was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The Yankees, 8 runs on 13